Hey stars, so welcome to today's PickaCard. Take a few moments, look over the piles, see which one resonates the most with you, and I'll see you guys there. Hey stars, this is for those of you who chose this smoky quartz crystal. Alright, let's just get into it. Alright, so we have the King of Pentacles to start things out. And with this King of Pentacles, this tells me that, honestly, I feel like right now, your stability is the thing you're working on the most. That's the thing that you care about the most, is making sure that you're stable and making sure that you have everything that it is and you're building a foundation for yourself. And Spirit's like, good job, winning. Okay, so let's see, strength. So right now, with this, you taking the moment to look for your stability and make sure you have it is helping you to find that confidence. I do apologize. There's something about this particular pile that just made me so thirsty while I was pulling the cards. I'm tapping back into that energy. I'm just super thirsty. But, so if you need water, go drink some water. Stop playing. So, but anyways, getting back to this is strength. This is finding your inner strength, finding your inner being, embracing that lion and taming that lion for some of you. Some of you, it's like, come on, trying to get him out of the cage. And for others of you, it's like, hey, I'm gonna bring you back and I'm gonna put you on a leash because you've been doing too much. Just saying. You have the King of Swords as well. So I will say it looks like there's some sort of competition that's going on in your life right now. Throwing it out there. But this is, you're in thought a lot about how to make this, if you're gonna make this. And right now, Spirit is asking you to call on your wisdom and to pay attention to what it is that those intuitive guides. You're very smart and you have the ability with how you think to really be able to put these things into motion, to be able to focus on your stability, to have the stability that you want, to be able to take care of those who are around you in big and magnificent ways. You just have to find the confidence within yourself to be able to do this. And Spirit's like, yeah, like I know you've been thinking about it a lot and it's been in your brain a lot, but it's time to kind of get these things into action. And I feel like that's really what Spirit is trying to put through to you right here. It's time to speak up, start communicating about things. I will say with this, communication is very important in the relationships within your life. Where he's more of an inward thinker and she's just, I gotta spit it out. So with these two energies, as like when they come up, if you're dealing with other people, you do need to make sure that you're speaking your truth, number one, but that you're also not coming from a place of resentment. You're not bitter. You're not bickering and fighting with each other. You're finding an even ground. And this is even within yourself, finding that inner ground and not just being all in your head, but finding a way to master it and bringing out everything that it is that is inside of you to come out. And for those of you who this is about a love relationship or you've been wondering about love, there is a new chance for love that's coming in here. Just so we're clear, there is a new chance for love. Just make sure that you guys are communicating properly from jump straight. And I feel like for those of you who this is about love, it by you truly working on your stability and your confidence and working on these things within yourself, that's going to allow you to be able to speak your truth when this person comes and talks to you, and you guys will be able to find that even ground a lot better than you would have beforehand. For those of you that this is more about finding your independence and truly getting this stability within yourself, this is going to bring you a lot of abundance. And this abundance is it's going to be something that allows your cup to really overflow and to fill and to really honestly just bring about new emotions and new passions within yourself. Oh my goodness, I love it. So you also got the Ace of Pentacles. So I will say, for those of you who this is about love, this is something that's going to be stable. For others of you, this thought, like, and by focusing and working on your confidence and whatnot, it's gonna bring you stability. If y'all are thirsty, y'all need to drink up, because I'm just like, my mouth is so just dry right now. I'm so thirsty. So, but this is gonna bring you a lot of new energy. This is going to bring you a lot of stability, and it's going to be something that's fruitful, something that grows and just continues to grow within your life, something that you can truly build with your own hand. And I see a lot of sacral chakra energy, because you did get the sacral chakra card and the sacral chakra here. So for those of you who are really working on finding your independence, and this isn't about love, but like I really get like this like love thing from this. I wasn't even trying to go with that today, y'all. But this is really like telling you that things are gonna blossom. But this is also with the sacral chakra. This is something that's gonna be let me just say that it's gonna be pretty intense. But this is also about creation. So creating the life that you want within yourself, creating the life that you want with yourself, and being patient with yourself. Taking the time to allowing these seeds to grow. Rome wasn't built overnight. You know, it's something that is really going to take you some time to really get into, and you've got to allow your wisdom, because that's a huge thing that's also here as well, using your wisdom while communicating. You know, also, I'm going to say with this, I would pay attention to winged things, because there's a lot of birds and stuff. So, like, pay attention to birds. And like how you feel, like if you're thinking like a thought and then all of a sudden like a bird shows up, like see what type of, not just birds but butterflies too, but yeah, and there's something that's growing here. So with this communication with this person that you're thinking about communicating with, or whatever exactly this is, because this is a lot of, I can't even lie, my head's very like a lot of here, a lot of just like almost worry, because it is like, it's not a very upper energy. It's something that's very soulless, I think is the word I'm looking for, but it's monotone. It's just like, it's almost like you feel like you can't move until this happens. But yeah, so it's almost like you can't move until you figure out your way around this, or what it is about this situation or this person and the communication that you need to get through. But you need to truly, and for some of you, you guys have got to like really do your shadow work and to make sure you're moving everything out of your way that's hindering this communication from going the way you'd like. But just understand, this is something that's going to take some time. It's not built overnight. This is something that's going to take a minute, because you have a lot of pentacle energy here as well. You have very little passion here, and I think that's part of the reason why Spirit's trying to get you to work on your sacral chakra, is to work on this passion. Get this passion for yourself. Get this confidence of yourself. Excuse me. Start taking pleasure in the things that you do and the people you're around and the energies that you're around. And if you're not taking pleasure in it, then you need to keep it pushing, because you don't need people in your life that make you feel some type of way. Let's just be honest. Like, let's just be honest. Enjoy yourself. This is spirit really telling you. It's enjoy yourself. Take pleasure. Create what it is that you want to create. Also, look into sacral chakra, like, meditations. That's the word I'm looking for. Alrighty. So we also have the void. Stop. Embrace winter. The great cosmic womb. I have no idea what that means. So let's grab the book. Hey. Woot, 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 woot. Okay. The void. Oh. I do apologize for any sounds you may not hear that are not me. Alright, so the void. Everything and nothing exists in the void. It's where all life begins and ends. It's the winter and the womb, the fragile darkness, where all originates and all seeds grow. Comforting and emanating, freeing and daunting. It can be both overwhelming, small, and huge. The void is where faith lives. That's kind of what I was saying before, though. It's like not really knowing how to move forward until like this happens. But like in the void, you're able to create like really anything. So the message of the void is to surrender to the unknown and allow fertile darkness and nothingness to nourish the new seeds growing within you. Regardless of whether you know what they'll become one day, you are being called to surrender. I have dyslexia, so we're clear. Like, I don't even know why I try and read on camera, but I do. But yeah, no, like, I have dyslexia like a mug, and sometimes I just be showing up and showing out, like, in the middle of reading and recording for the whole world to see. Yeah. Okay, sorry, y'all. The rest and allow the winter of life to do the work for you. To hand over your control and to trust that just because you can't see what's happening beneath the surface doesn't mean things aren't working out. The greatest weaving happen when we find a way to surrender the trust that our lives are being knitted for us right beneath the surface in ways known and unknowable. Now is the time to cultivate faith and allow the deep, deep rest and allow whatever. The void often surfaces at the end of a chapter or a life phase. Ooh-wee. Which explains both of these aces, saying that it's time to come into a new phase, that a new phase is coming in. And that's part of the reason why, like, Spirit wants you to really get your strength, because, like, things are gonna come true. Like with this void card, the last question is, how are you being called to surrender to the unknown and the mysteries of life? So how are you being called to use this void, to allow spirit to work in your life? And that's really why it is like that's why you need to work on your passion and your drive and who it is, like what it is that you want. Is so as you clear, because it is like that's basically what it is that I'm feeling. Like, you want to create, you don't know how to create, but you want this. It's something that you truly desire. The Time Master, wouldn't it be that this is a card I've never freaking pulled before, and I have to grab the book for it. And of course, I wasn't prepared to. Do y'all like the no dairy air that I possess? I'm working on it though. I be doing squats and whatnot. I started like a week ago, so I can't even say like I've been okay. Alright, I'm sorry guys. I swear. I'm weird. So, the Time Master visits you and asks the most important question. Will you break free from limited cause and effect, thinking by moving beyond the linear illusion, time does not exist? What? Yeah. Switch them timelines, baby. That can be dangerous. Be careful. And welcoming the cycle of quality time. Find yourself in a moment when the wheel of time turns, and you'll be able to influence the past, thus changing the present and future simultaneously. This is the true test of the Time Master. You're being invited to take back your power, which is what I said. Yes! So start embracing yourself, because you're a motherfucking star, baby. Like, just look at you. If you're here, you're a star. I mean, obviously. Okay, so you're being invited to take your power back. So let go of the past and choose to step into your life. In this moment, you are powerful. You are the Time Master. Anything is possible now. So with this, I feel like Spirit really wants you to go. It's like a whole thing, and I don't even know. Like, some of this is gonna go over people's heads, but I'm gonna say it anyways. So if it's meant for you, take it. If not, whatever. So, but here's the thing. Time doesn't exist. So if you can go back to a moment in time where you feel like there was something you could have done better, right? So, like, you just imagine you're in that moment, then speak to yourself. Tell yourself, hey, you don't have to do this. You can do something else. You can go that way. Don't go that way. Or if you're really lucky enough to be able to get into that moment and not just remote view the moment, like I'm remote viewing myself, you dig? So remote viewing the moment, then you're able to change the moment for yourself. But either way, by you going back and changing that moment, and it sounds so crazy, but it's true. I'm telling you, I mean, on some next level. I don't make sense to myself half the time. Half the time I hear myself say things, and then I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go with that. But that's how I got here. That's why you guys are here. So your last two cards out of this, now that I've gone on a whole tangent, are Divine Wisdom and Nurturing. So right now it's about nurturing ourselves. And I said earlier that it was about embracing your wisdom and your wisdom of things. Take that wisdom that you have now back to that moment and see how you can apply it to make things different for yourself. Don't continue to tell yourself the same story and the same narrative. You're about more, and make sure you're taking care of yourself, because you're worth more. You are worthy. It's about getting your confidence back, taking your power back. It's about being you and who it is that you were meant to be. Who you're meant to be is not who I'm meant to be. Who I'm meant to be is not who you're meant to be. But taking your own power and just really live in it and start taking pleasure and being passionate and shake them hips. Get that sacral chakra going. Go and ground. Be patient for what it is that you want. Because I'm going to tell you right now, what it is that's coming through is worth it. It's something that is taking you a long time just to get to this point, but once you get over this, it may take a little bit for everything to truly solidify and to fall into place the way that it needs to, but I guarantee you, by the end of it, you will be so much happier that you you took this moment to really embrace this Leo, this power, this love, this everything that it is that you are, because baby, nobody else is like you. Understand that. Ain't nobody in this world like you. Other people may look like you, other people may sound like you, but you are a combination and a whole bag of chips on the side. Okay? Don't nobody do it like you do, baby. With all that avocado, hold the cheese. Okay. All right. Now that I'm done filling myself, definitely let me know how this resonates, because I'm just a whole me. Have a great day, guys. Bye. All right. For those of you who chose my malachite, you guys are stubborn suckers, aren't you? This is the second time something's fallen out of my hand dealing with you, group. Your guys' cards just went all over the damn place while I was reading them. We're trying to pull them out. I was like, what the heck? So, what do you have going on? Drop it down in the comments. All right. So, there's some indecision that's been going on in your world with the Seven of Cups in reverse. You don't know. You don't want to focus too much on where it is that you want to go, but you need to focus here, but you don't want to focus here because you want to focus here, but you need to focus here, and it's causing you some turmoil within yourself. I just get this real indecisiveness, but understand that only you hold the answers for yourself. Only you are going to be able to answer these questions for yourself. What it is, where it is, how it is. That it is that you're going to get there. Let's see what else Spirit has. Four of Swords. Didn't I just say like the only way out is to go in? Spirit wants you, if you really want the answers and you really want the clarity, you're going to have to find it yourself. You need to rest. You need to meditate. You need to center yourself. Your energy is all over the place and you need to bring it in. This thing, when you spend too much energy on other things and not on yourself, you may not notice it at first. And this is something that I just recently noticed, is when you are worried about where it is you're going, when it is you're going, how you're getting there, and all these other things, you're not just focusing on yourself, then you're giving your power away. You're giving energy away that you could be using for other things. And you need to understand that it's time to meditate. This is how you're going to connect with your wisdom. This is how you're going to connect with your intuition. This is truly going to bring you back into alignment. It's time to just take an evaluation of self and to truly ground yourself into center. Like, I feel like Spirit just has, like, really wants you to center yourself, like, more than anything. And centering is really just, like, learning how to bring that energy within yourself, all of those, like, thoughts and stuff. And, like, the way that I center is, honestly, I do, like, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 method. And you, like, okay, you pick a sense to start with. I pick, like, touch, and I pick 5 things I can touch, and then I work my way down with each of my senses until I feel like I am in one. And sometimes I'll just bounce around from them. You don't have to, like, because sometimes, especially if you're working with anxiety, it's hard to be like, okay, well, how many numbers was that? Like, everybody says to do it, but, like, sometimes it's, when you're crazy, it's hard to focus. Like, let's be honest. I'm just being honest. There's financial security, and so if you're worried about your finances or you're worried about security in general, there's security that's coming. You don't even need to trip about that. Truly, don't even trip, potato chip. Your foundation is being laid for you. Don't hold on to anyone's circumstances or anyone thing that you may want, but just understand that these blocks are being laid for you. But the one thing that you have to do for you is to meditate, to center, to ground, to connect to your spiritual team so that they can give you the answers. Stop looking for these answers within other people, because in all actuality, they're within yourself. And if you just take the moment to truly ground center and bring all your energy in, I guarantee you within minutes, you'll be like, oh, that's where I put this. That's what I did with that. Things will start to realign and organize for you from a Virgo, baby. Okay. Yeah, I know. It's too much Leo. I can't help it. So, you have the Page of Pentacles. So to me, this is honestly really about like making sure that you're making educated, that you're going about things in an educated way, that you're making sure that everything that you're doing is laying a foundation for yourself, and that you know what it is that you're doing. Because the Page of Pentacles, to me, she's more of the planner. Like, she may not have all the details, but she's going to do what it is that it takes to get all the details. She's going to be wise about what it is that she's doing and the messages that she's bringing. So just make sure as you move on, like, allow spirit to be that lantern. As you can see, she's holding this lantern. Allow spirit to be that lantern for you, to be that wisdom for you with this owl that's right here, to, you know, be able to slay these dragons. Because, like, she's just sitting there chilling on top of a dragon. Like, she's conquered it all. Like, I'm not even tripping potato chip. What she gonna do about it? So, but there is some conflict that you're going through, and this is, I feel like this is more so inner conflict. This is something that you're dealing with within yourself, and there may be some other people. No, this is mainly you. This isn't people messing with you or your energy. You're messing with yourself. This is something that you can make it through. It may not be easy, but it's not something you want to turn around from, because by turning around from it, then you're going to lose the stability. So this is something you've got to push through, and you've got to really learn how to center yourself, how to bring yourself in, how to make yourself feel good. You can't continue to rely on other people to make you feel the way you want to feel. Like, you have to do that for yourself. If you want to feel smart, then you need to do things that make you feel smart. If you want to feel beautiful, whatever it is, wherever it is you want to be, you need to do the steps and take the steps to get there. You can't get to Rome if you never get on the fucking plane. I mean, if you never get on the plane, I try and be... But anyways, guys, like, this is serious. You've got to work your way through this. You've got to push through this, because you're with your own stability. You're stopping yourself from truly being able to be everything that it is that you want to be, because it's like sometimes you get halfway through this and then you just sit down and you allow everything to just kind of pile up on you, and it's time to stop that. It's time to actually push through this. You've been procrastinating this for too freaking long, because you've been given signs, you've been given warnings, you've been told about this multiple times, and yet you still haven't done what it is that you've been told to do. It's time to stop playing. Stop playing. You're hindering yourself. You're causing confusion within your own life. And let's face it, truly, nobody likes confusion. And if you like confusion, something's completely wrong with you. So, is it time I believe that it's time for you to get yourself out of this chaos, and no one else can do it for you. I'm going to say this again. No one else can do this for you. Only you can do what it takes to push you through this. Alrighty, let's move on. You have the crown chakra, and I just got a peek of the bottom. Oh, spirit is just like, oh. Okay, so you got the 7th chakra, the crown chakra, as well as the magician, which is awareness, which has to deal with the crown chakra and truly being whoa, this group, first off, you guys are so freaking powerful, but because you spend so much time creating chaos within yourself, like, you don't even, I feel like a lot of you don't even have a bunch of chaos going on. You just create chaos because you just create it. And it's time to stop with the bullshit. Stop it. You're wasting precious time. You're wasting precious energy. Why? What's the point? What are you getting out of it? Probably not a bunch, because you're here and you're probably slightly mad at me because, number one, I'm reading your life, and number two, I'm right. So with this crown chakra, this is truly coming into alignment, but this is your spiritual connection, going back to the Four of Swords and the meditating, because that's how you really bring yourself in. Because if you really want what it is that you want, the way that you want it, you have the Magician. You're able to manifest things. You need to bring your crown chakra and you need to connect to spirit. That's what spirit's saying, that you need to truly come into alignment. In a normal deck, this person would have all four elements with them. This is alchemy. Alchemy is knowing that no matter what is going on outside of me, I am okay. I am perfectly fine. I don't need any help. I don't need any existence. Look into alchemy. See what it is that alchemy really is and what alchemy means to you. But alchemy is knowing that everything's okay. You have what it takes to be able to achieve things. So you need to work on your crown chakra and your connection to spirit. And spirit even comes back and freaking says it again with spiritual strength. Like, spirit is not playing with you, group number 2. Like, honestly, I get the feeling that spirit's kind of tired of your bullshit. I mean, excuse me, but spirit's kind of tired. I'm going to be completely honest. I feel like if you do not start meditating and start connecting with spirit the way that spirit's asking you to, spirit's about to do a soul snatching. And when I say that, I'm not saying like spirit's gonna kill you and you're gonna die. But when I say soul snatching, it's like when mama just gave you that look and part of you just died inside. That right there. That's soul snatching. Mama took away something. Daddy took away something. You got mad. That hurt to your core. You wanted to throw a whole fit or all in your feelings. Don't allow yourself to get there. Don't make spirit punish you. Don't make spirit punish you. No. Because the way I grew up, I grew up in the church, but one of the things was, God, that you're chastised because you're loved. And when you're not learning lessons and the lessons are coming to you over and over again, then you get chastised and your booty gets whipped. And that ain't nice. I've had my booty whipped before and it's just not fun. Like, you be losing stuff, you be hurting yourself, you be relationships just falling apart, jobs leaving, like all types of stuff, because you don't just want to learn your lesson. Don't put yourself there. Do not put yourself there. Come, bring it back. Okay, no, for real though, because spirit's trying to help you bridge this gap between you. Like, your spirit guides are there, but if you aren't giving them power, if you aren't connecting with them, then they can't bridge this gap for you. And there's this article I read once, and it talks about basically your spiritual connection. No matter how you connect, you should be able to connect with this, but it talks about your spiritual connection and how when you connect to your spirit guides, when you connect to your spiritual team, your deities, whoever it is that you worship, or work with, because I don't necessarily believe in worshiping, but that's just me. But whoever it is that you work with, this is spirit wanting to bridge the gap for you. Like, when you work with him, you build this connection to the spiritual world, and the stronger that connection is, the stronger it is that you're able to manifest things. And I feel like a lot of you are really strong spiritually, and that's why spirit is like, I need you to get it together. You have a mission. Your mission may not be the same as anybody else, but you have a mission, and spirit needs you to connect with them so you can get the alignment of your mission. So make sure you're meditating, make sure you're grounding, because spirit wants to tell you the truth. There's this death and rebirth that's coming through. Not so much a death, but just a rebirth. You don't have to go through all the hard parts. You've already been through the hard parts, and still you're like throwing things. What is going on with this? So, but anyways, spirit's trying to show you the truth and to bridge the gap between you and the cosmos, to bridge the gap between you and spirit. Like, I'm telling you, if you work on this connection, things will just be like amazing. Like, they will really come through for you like never before. All right, let's see what it is that spirit has for you on a spiritual level. We have the Gatherer. So this is spirit telling you that you literally have everything that it is that you need to be able to get to the next steps of your journey. However, this is about gathering from what's around you. You don't have to go out and find anything new. You don't have to go out and learn anything new. This is literally just about you and who it is you are and what it is that you bring to the table. You already have enough to start the journey that you're looking to start. You have it within yourself, but if you don't believe in yourself, then you'll never be able to make it. But you've got to. You've got to. You have this mission. All right, and then you have Star Bathing. Light body, crystal grid, transmission, and activation. Once again, this is why spirit is so in your booty about meditating, about connecting, because they want you to connect. Excuse me. Bless me. They want you to connect because there's this activation that's coming through. So if you feel called right now to work with like crystals and things like that, you've been working on like astral projecting and things like that, like this is part of the reason why, is because you're going through an activation. You're being taken to the next level within yourself, but you gotta stop worrying. You've got to stop with this inner conflict and everything that it is that you're putting yourself through. Connect with spirit. They will really help you to get through this, to take it to... Can I just say this one more time? I'm sorry. I saw that and I was just like, because I pull him, I put him to the side, and then I keep it moving so I can just record, and I like to be shocked. Okay, I'm sorry. We're going to talk about this one, and then we're going to get into this meditation one more time. So, but there's family. This is the base chakra. I feel like right now it's really about, you need to focus on your family. You need to focus on the people who are around you, other than like working on and meditating and getting yourself grounded, but this is about your sense of belonging more than anything. So it's right now, I feel like in your life, spirit's trying to get you to understand your place in the world. And through that, you've got to spend some time meditating so you know exactly what your place is in this world. Oh my goodness, I just can't. And then I love it because there's like this sunbathing. First off, it looks like this woman, there's like a woman meditating. There's the meditation here, star bathing. It's like this lady has like the cosmos just running around her. I just assume feminine energy here. So blessed. But anyways, there's meditation here. Like, why? Stop that. Stop that. So, and I know one person specifically who is watching this right now. Stop it. Alright, anyways, meditation. It's so important. Meditation with a 3 and a 2. 3 and 2. It's going to be a 5. 5 is going to be a transformation, a change. That's why spirit needs you to meditate. That's why spirit needs you to connect. Is because you're being taken to a new level. And right now, you need to bridge that gap. And the only one who can do it for you is you. The only way out is in. So go in, baby. Alrighty, guys. Just remember, you're a star. Let me know how this resonates with you. I'll see you later. Bye. Alright, stars, for those of you who chose this amethyst. And for those of you who chose my amethyst, this is your reading. Yeah, group number 3. If you've been here for a while, then you already know. Group number 3, it is what it is. Alright, to start it off, group number 3, you have the 3 of Wands. So right now, ooh, you guys aren't like light and bubbly like I'm used to. It's kind of weird. We always have like a light and bubbly vibe in this group. So anyways, this is, you've been on a journey. And right now, I feel like for a lot of you, there's like this fork in the road. It's like, I don't know where to go. I don't know how to get there. I don't even see a way to get there. I might as well just give up. Now's not the time to give up. You got to push a little harder because there's more on the other side of this. You just may not see it right now. I promise you. You just don't see it right now. The 8 of Pentacles, this is something that's going to take some hard work. This is something that you're going to have to work towards. And you're really going to have to work towards creating what it is that you want with these spiders. You're going to have to create what it is that you want. And only you can do it. But I feel like there's help. I feel like, honestly, you are more powerful than what people let on. Like, because, like, a Black Widow at first glance, that's what this is. Like, a Black Widow at first glance, like, you don't see how, like, crazy it is. Unless you know. Unless you've seen one of those bad boys at, like, 12 o'clock at night. I saw one time. It wasn't just one. The whole street had them everywhere. I died just a lot and went back inside and was like, I'm never coming back outside my house at night ever. Okay. You have the 9 of Pentacles. So yeah, going back to the 8 of Pentacles, this is something that you're going to have to work towards. This is something that's about you and your independence and making sure you have it for yourself, not about anybody else, but also spending the time to enjoy the music after you get there. Like, you've worked hard to get to this point. Take a breather. Breathe, baby, breathe, and enjoy the music. Enjoy the music, but this is about your independence. So yeah, there may not be a lot of help at the moment for you, but it's okay because you're meant, like, this is something that's building your character and it's worth the hard work. It really is. Like, I feel like it is. Okay. Ooh. Okay. What's going on here? Let's see. You guys are my last group, so let's get a little clarity here because We have a whole hot mess here. We have some definite indecision. There has been some sort of love relationship or connection that has just kind of gone awry. And it's not where you thought it would be. It's not where you wanted it to be. But it's time to end this cycle of things. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like you can't necessarily... Let me get some clarity. Spirit, please. What is it? Okay. You have, like, all the... Okay. Ooh, okay. Why? Oh, okay. We're gonna put all those back. Spirit just brought you so much just now. All right. Because we have the Lovers in reverse, and the Lovers basically talks about connection, it talks about harmony, and right now, it's like you're not in I feel like you're not necessarily playing into the plan of your life and where it is that you're supposed to be, like, according to your destiny. And that's why the Lovers came out. And this could also be with a relationship. So within this relationship, it's like you don't necessarily know what to do about this relationship, what to do about this connection. You've put in a lot of hard work, but like right now, it's just you're all about yourself. It's all about your independence. And it's because there's this disharmony within the relationship within yourself. And it's time you have to bring this energy back into yourself. Whether it's keeping this connection or not, like, I'm just being honest, but it's time to end this cycle. So if you're thinking about leaving this person or whatever, and like, but it's like, I don't want to end up failing at yet another thing, like, it's time to end this cycle. Like, you really need to just move out of it. So if you're thinking about ending it, and like by ending it you end up independent and leaving this disharmonizing relationship, it'll end the cycle. Because if you've been in relationships and you're noticing things about this relationship that are playing it into alignment with like other things that you've had into other relationships, then it's a life lesson that it's time to learn. Like, if you weren't happy then, what will make you think that you're going to be happy now? You dig? So, but yeah, especially with this Three of Cups, like this, it's supposed to be teamwork, but it's like you guys aren't working as a team. You guys aren't on the same page. You guys, it's just not working for you. And I love how you have like a whole other spread here. I almost said a couple of other words. Yeah, there's this definite cycle. I feel like this could be around a marriage, just because there are 2 10s here, and that tends to indicate a wedding of some sort. Yeah, so it's also time to sail away. Like, it's time to leave. So if you're thinking about getting out and being independent and being single, then it's time to leave. It's time to leave this situation. It's time to leave these birds, because if you continue down this path, then these birds are going to end up being your downfall. These people, these things are going to end up being your downfall. So why, if you know that something's going to hurt you in the long run, why on earth would you continue doing that thing when you can cut it out right now? It'll hurt way less if you cut it out right now than continuing on this road. And then continuing on this road and not knowing, like, it's not worth it to me personally, but, you know, I'm over here doing my own thing. Yeah. Because you got the Tower. Things are falling down. They were meant to fall apart. So if you're watching this and you're just kind of in confusion and you're like, I don't know what to do, I don't know where to go, things are supposed to fall apart right now so that you can build something on a stronger foundation. And this is not just like the outside world falling apart. This is also like parts and bits and pieces of self, allowing them to fall apart, allowing them to fall away, and to truly allow yourself to be able to rebuild on the structure. Like, yeah, it's scary. It's because this is the home. This is the self that you've built. And now it's like everything about who it is that you thought or was is now changing. You're transcending into something new. But this is a big change, and this is something that's rapid. You can't stop it with this Tower motion. But it's bringing you into the Ace of Pentacles. Hey! So this is a new and stable foundation that's being built for you right now. Like I said, with this Tower, with this falling apart, like things are falling apart so that you gotta demolish the house so you can build up something bigger, something better, something that you want. And then last but not least, out of these cards, because we still haven't gotten to any of the other ones yet. So, but with this is really telling me that it's time to enjoy life. It's time to really enjoy yourself, enjoy life, enjoy just the presence and who it is that you are taking and smelling the roses, and really just like getting sensual with yourself and like life, like comfy blankets and things like that, like whatever it is that makes you comfortable, and not really doing things just because of other people. Ooh. So I've said from the beginning that this is something that it is that you're really going to have to do by yourself. And right now, Spirit's really pushing you towards hermit mode, to being independent, to being by yourself, to really connecting with who it is that you are and what it is that you offer. Like, this is really about introspection right here. Like, Spirit really wants you to get that connection with yourself and enjoy yourself. Like, you're an amazing person. Obviously, if you're watching me and my energy, you gotta be with it, okay? So there's a lot of mental conflict. You don't really know, especially because I feel like a lot of you, and so we're clear, I don't even do these to be doing lovely readings, because that's not even how I get down. I'm more about the spiritual, and love comes secondary. But I feel like if this is you ending a connection of some sort, whether this is love or whatever, by you ending this connection, it's causing you a lot of mental conflict because you're not really sure what to do, but it's time to move out of this energy. You need to make a decision. What are you going to do? How are you going to do it? But you need to make a decision, because the longer you don't make a decision, the longer the universe is going to make decisions for you. And let's face it, half of those decisions that you've allowed the universe to make for you have left you here. Not that I have a problem with it, because I appreciate it. Hey, how you doing? But get yourself out of this, because it's really like split. Like, do I stay? Do I go? If you're not happy, you're not happy. If this person isn't meeting your needs, they're not meeting your needs. If they didn't do it yesterday and they're not doing it today, what makes you think that they're going to do it again tomorrow? Like, what makes you think that tomorrow everything is going to just, yeah, they're finally going to catch on. They're, you can't change anybody. If that person isn't on like a frequency that's growing with you, and I'm not just saying like throw away the baby with the bathwater, but I am saying like if this is something you've worked on, like you have voiced yourself, you have voiced, hey, we need to work on this. Hey, this is bothering me. And this person's not making like a conscious effort. Like, if you've had to bring it up, like, I will, for myself, you bring something up to me and like, sometimes it may not click the first time you say it. Like, I'm gonna just be completely honest. It depends on like where my mind is when you say it. But if you say it a second time, I will consciously be like, okay, this is a problem. This is a problem within myself. How do I fix it to help this other person? And then I will do it. But if I like mess up, just be like, hey, so remember we talked about this? And then I will be like, oh, snizzles, I'm sorry, I did mess up there. Or I'll start to catch myself. So, and it's about that. Like, if you're not seeing these behaviors, these habits within somebody, then why are you doing it? You know what I mean? But there's a lot. So she flew out, and for some reason she keeps on like ending up upside down in my hand. But when she flew out over there. She did a bunch of flips and stuff. But this tells me that whoever is watching this needs ground. you need to make sure that your heart chakra is open, because right now it's like your heart's just topsy-turvy. You don't really know right or left, left or right, up or down. You're just kind of confused. And it's okay, and it happens, but connect, get into nature, bring full awareness to yourself. I kind of get with this, like, you need to bring full awareness to yourself. It would be best to start with like your upper chakras. I'm kind of getting from this, because like clearing your crown, your third eye, like clearing the illusions from your life will then help you to go down into ground. I know a lot of people say it's the other way around, but you can do them both. Like, but, and also you need to make sure that you're really working with your heart center, and not allowing, excuse me, not allowing the situation to weigh on you too much. Oh yeah, you were my group that spirit was just like, I have so many messages for you. Like, I was just like, ew. And I will say, I ain't never seen half of these cards before. It's not like my most prevalent deck that I use all the time, but let's just see like a gist of what's going on here. So we're gonna start with the mini cards. I don't know where this weird accent comes from half the time, y'all. I really don't. All right, so your call now is to take a big, bold step and to leave the beaten path. Heaven and earth are conspiring on your behalf to support you in this move. Don't dally, lest you miss the opportunity. It's time to sail into the uncharted. Be sure you attend both paths through this earth as well as you journey through the stars. So you're a star, baby. Hey. But this is spirit basically telling you that, like, first off, the universe is conspiring in your behalf. Like, things are working out for you. You need to really believe that as you move through this and you end these cycles and these things, because I feel like some of what it is that you're dealing with is you're dealing with some generational curses within your life, and or generational baggage, or whatever, however you want to say it, but problems, and this could be like a mixture of a bag. Like, maybe your parents weren't in a good relationship, they stayed too long, they got divorced, whatever, maybe whatever the situation is, but this is something that like your parents passed on to you, and I'm sorry, it happens to the best of us. All right, so let's see, what is it that the eagle has to say? All right, so the eagle, have you become, oh, okay, I remember this. So the eagle basically talks about you being stuck in like a day-to-day life, like day-to-day routines, and the eagle is asking you, like, basically, how do you soar above it? How do you stop these generational curses? How do you move past this? How do you like literally become everything it is that you want to be, and stop allowing, basically this card like kind of talks about escaping the matrix and not being so stuck, because once you get into the mundane, like the everyday, you can really get stuck and just numb to life and to the situations that it is that you're going through. But this is spirit really telling you that it's time to like rise above and remember that you're great, you're powerful, you have everything. Like, the universe is literally working everything out in your favor. It's kind of ridiculous, but yeah, it's about embracing your freedom and your courage, and to just really have the courage. So like I said, have the courage to be able to move past the situation, to move past these things, because they're really not serving you, babe. Like, I hope nobody gets insulted, because I'm like, babe, how you doing? All right, so when you speak the truth, You practice truth. Eventually, everything you say becomes true. Your power to co-create the truth is the universal law. Correct what is untrue in your life without judgment. Let the truth set you free. If this situation is bogging you down, it's time to let go. Also, especially with like the significance of like the crow and the eagle, pay attention to winged things in your life. Pay attention to the wind. Pay attention to how these things make you feel when they come across you, when they embrace you. Like, really pay attention to that. And then last but not least, how you doing? I feel like I've never even, like, I don't know. I've never seen this card before. And if I did, I was not paying attention. But we have the ancient ones. You're being invited to reach to the future to help give birth to a new destiny for the earth. Go ahead and find who you're becoming 10,000 years from now. If you accept the invitation, great power and blessings will come your way, and you will craft a new destiny for yourself. Don't hesitate to bite off more than you can chew, because the ultimate spiritual resources are available to you right now. Spirit is telling you that they are leading you, they are guiding you. Everything is working out in your favor. It's time to take courage for yourself, like, and to really just know you have it. Like, Spirit has you, and it's time to really just not worry about it. So you have Star Family. You are a part of a team of souls. Call in support. So if you are going through and feel absolutely free after watching this, if you need help or assistance, to contact me, because I will be more than willing to talk you off of any ledge that you're on. Okay? And that's just talking. We can just talk and chit chat. Okay? So, but this is, you're part of the Star Family. You're part of something. You have a destiny. You have something. Oh my goodness. You have something that you are meant to do. And I have to ask you, is this situation stopping you from becoming who it is that you were meant to be? Is this situation, does this person, does this whatever, do they see your true potential? Do they see your soul? Forget your potential. Do they see your soul? Do they see what it is and who it is that you want, and where it is that you communicate from, and that passion, that love, that whatever, you know, whether it's a more soft and passionate, or whether you're like in your face, like, hey, bow baby, like, I have way too much Leo energy in my chart and I can't help it, y'all. That's just me. Okay, sorry, y'all. But anyways, back to your reading. I love it because you have this inner child, and I remembered when I pulled this, I was like, okay, so they need to go back to their inner child. Their inner child is trying to teach them something. And going back to like what I was saying before, when I mentioned about generational curses, you need to go back and ask your inner child where it is that they hurt the most. You need to see what it is that your inner child needs the most. And if your inner child is telling you, you're making me relive trauma over and over and over again, then I'm going to need you to stop doing this to your inner child. I'm going to need you to sit down and talk to that little boy, that little girl, that little starling, or whatever, however it is you identify, because we all something, okay? I'm a candy bar. Chocolate and delicious, okay? Okay, anyways. There's something, you need to go back to your inner child and see how it is that your inner child, what it is that your inner child is really asking for right now and really needs from you right now, so that you can go back and heal your heart, so that you end this cycle, so that you're not in this, you're not in this cycle, you're not repeating things, and that you're truly learning so that when you have children, your children don't have to deal with this. You know what I mean? Like, they will see you strong and confident in who you are and what it is that you've chosen in life, and allow your inner child to give you inspiration to truly move forward. This is sacral chakra energy. What are you creating in your life? What do you want to create in your life? And this is really you needing to realize you're amazing. You can do this. You have so many options, so many things that are out there for you. And Spirit just wants you to know, like, you don't have to be unhappy in this situation or with this person or whatever the situation is for you. And definitely let me know down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But, yeah. So that's what Spirit wants you to know, babe. So if you need anything, definitely let me know how this resonates. If you need anyone to talk to, I'm already here. Have a great day, guys. Bye.